Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And some room to maneuver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars at 3-5, 2 games under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Here's 2nd and 3. A give, running right, ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 9 here. Lawrence will throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, This ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, ETN. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Niner defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now 2nd and 9. Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Purdy now to throw. Able to find Gray here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal, San Francisco.
Back to throw, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown,
Danny
San
Gray,
Francisco.
touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Niners 14. Jaguars nothing.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Dancing to his left. A short throw to Ingram. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars nothing.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Danny Gray with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Again, the ball carrier brought down at the 23-yard line. On gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
It's 4th down.
What are you doing? It's not even me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Bigsby will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
30 from the gun. That's caught downfield by Kittle. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And quickly, they get to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
The extra point try now for Moody. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Niners 28, Jaguars 7.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Lawrence to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
13 loose. Loose. Our game to win. Oh, we can do this. They're rolling tanks. They're unstoppable. Hey, I'm gun. Good calls, offense.
From the shotgun, Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Again, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9. At the 16.
Purdy looking to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, wide open, complete. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Purdy now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Niners are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jaguars 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jaguars. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Purdy's throw caught by Gray.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Purdy.
Touchdown! George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Niners have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On second down, here's Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 59 yards. And the Jaguars are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
It's the score, Niners 49, Jaguars 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Gun. 11, again.
Now Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They go play action here. Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Devin Lloyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and long.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Flushed out right. And it is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they?
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. An extra point try now for Moody. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63, Jaguars 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Lawrence will throw. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Niners, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.